Ooh. Oh, what's up, guys? Did we just get a ban? Did we just get a ban again, guys? Did we just get a ban from Korea? Woo! We just got a ban. Woo! Woo! We just got banned, guys. Once again, we just got banned from Korea ICOs. Just in the morning, I just woke up from my nap and the market just gave up on us, guys. I told you guys to sell Bitcoin. I'm gonna buy more Ethereum, and the market basically just messed up the whole party, especially end of the month, by giving us the ban hammer in South Korea. Did we just get banned, Daddy? Yeah, we just got banned. But why do you keep getting banned? Your portfolio looks so bad. Well, sweetie, it's just the way it is, right? It's just the way it is. Are you gonna still be able to pay for my baby shower? Of course, sweetie. Daddy already left aside some money so that you can have your party. So guys, market is crashing again. You know, the thing is, guys, the whole market pulled back. It is also a Friday. Okay. It is also a Friday, and apparently this news was out 4 hours ago. Right, this is on CNBC just 4 hours ago. So I basically made the call, or at least I was talking about it just a few hours ago. I think early in the morning before I went for breakfast. So I did the call around 8:30. Let's see, 8:30. What's that timing? 8:30 Eastern time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah. Oh well. Okay, so guys, please read the article. Okay, let's not fret and you know, go all over the place. This is banning of ICOs. That meaning that you're gonna be banning new ICOs that are popping up in Korea. Okay, banning new ICOs that are popping up in Korea. That means no more fundraising via ICOs. Okay, until there's a regulatory framework. Okay, we've been through this, done this before. I did just ask you guys to take profit from what's that? From BTC. And I load up more Ethereum. That's right, I load up more Ethereum. I actually bought more how is it gonna affect? Let's think a little bit. Let's see how is it gonna affect Quantum. Now Quantum is already past its ICO. It's already ICO phase. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Omise Go, Quantum have all passed its ICO phase. It doesn't need to raise funds anymore, guys. Let's be clear. Quantum, oh, oops, okay, you want to sit up, is it? Okay, you just sit up. Okay, so Quantum, so Quantum, Omise Go, okay, Quantum, wait, let me just lower this camera. Okay, so Quantum and Omise Go are all safe, guys. They have already passed their initial coin offering round. They've already raised whatever they needed to raise. The whole idea is whether or not are they gonna be listed is up to the exchanges. So you're gonna have possibility a choke off of liquidity, which is what no one wants. But the dynamics is still there, guys. The token swap is still gonna occur, and when the token swap occurs, you still can stake your coins. Nothing changes. The concept of the ecosystem and building that ecosystem is still in play. As we speak, I'm already getting some help with the tutorial, right? The staking tutorial. Apparently that the moment you boot it up, there are gonna be people. There are gonna be bugs, right? In terms of there are gonna be bugs in terms of people. Sorry, there are already people trying to hack. You know, whenever you boot it up on your Raspberry Pi. So you just have to be careful, guys. Alright, especially if it doesn't have any antivirus or you don't have any scripts. Oh no no. Okay. Give me a second. Oi. Okay, sweetie. Okay, you're upset. Okay, what do you want? Okay. Okay, what is it? What is it, sweetie? Oh, maybe she needs more milk. Okay, give me a second. Come. Thank you. My mother-in-law, the best. Okay. Alright. Okay, guys. Alright, let's get down to business, man. Let's look at let's answer some questions. So how do platforms make money? They can't even do ICOs. Dude, that's not the point. Okay. I think wait, let me shift this camera. ICOs are the phase when you're raising money. When it goes to the exchange, it's already on the secondary market. The ICO phase has already ended and you're able to start trading the tokens. It's different, guys. Okay. So there are some, if you notice that there are some ICOs like EOS, very unique. EOS will face a lot of crap because EOS is still running through its ICO, but you still can purchase its token. That is not right. So that's why EOS took a hit, because EOS is still raising funds. It's still in its ICO phase. Does it make sense? Now, anything that has already finished its ICO phase and is going to be traded on the exchange, that's different. It's a listing. It's different. Hi there, Jordan. Baby does not approve ICO ban, man. That is right. Sheesh. Sorry guys, I just woke up. The hair is a little bit messy. Anyone can build a valuable blockchain and launch an exchange without ICO. Brian, that is actually true. That is actually true, because you actually put a very good point, Brian. Whenever someone creates something on the blockchain, it doesn't always necessarily need to raise money. You can just create the product, or you can just create the blockchain. It's just a matter of are you able to find the funding to have the developers work on that code to achieve whatever you need to achieve. I mean, you can be self-funded for sure. Okay, look, I remember this morning I was talking about this ICO called Change. So this ICO Change started off with, based on what you read, it started off with 200,000, guys. Wait, let me get that for you. Let me get that for you to show you. Change Bank. Okay, Change Bank. Let's see whether they have a little bit of history. I saw the summary. I saw the summary somewhere. This company basically used only 200,000 to get started, and then from then started building up the applications and whatnot, the initial infrastructure, and then after that, they are going for the ICO round. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I read it on the handphone, right? It's on the handphone. So you guys, when you download this, change-bank.com, right? It should give you some kind of a summary of sorts. It started off with only 200,000, either Sing dollars or US dollars. I would assume it's US dollars. Very nice white paper with a little bit of black and white going on. Yes, there you go. Okay, guys. Timeline. Change was founded in early 2016 in Singapore, one of Asia's largest financial hubs, shortly after angel investors backed the proposition with over 200,000. There you go. There you go, guys. 200,000. See, you don't. So you don't really need like a whole chunk. Hi, Josh. What is up? Well, okay, coin collector 82. It is what it is. It is something that we have to experience over and over again until this is yeah, I mean, guys, it will always be the case, right? It will always be the case. I think people are also getting tired. I can see for the fact that I know people are getting tired. Now this is the true test of whether are you a hodler, are you someone who has strong hands, are you still someone who believes in the cryptocurrency markets, man. I think this ICO is not available for Singapore citizens, am I right? I have not checked, man, Tian Tian. I have not checked whether this ICO is available, whether is it available for Singaporeans or not. Because I just looked at it because I attended one talk and the speaker mentioned about it. Yes, Tiff. Bitcoins are here to stay, you know, and if you are looking to buy more bags, more awesome stuff in the near future with your money, buy some Bitcoins. Buy some Bitcoins, you know, because at the end of the day, once you see the capital appreciation occur in front of your eyes, all doubts will pass. Fuzzy Bit, everyone is going to be frustrated during this kind of time because in the beginning of this month, we had the issue where we had China banning ICOs and also shutting down, wanting to shut down its exchanges. It's a very sad case. Now we have this exact same problem, man. The exact same problem occurring again in Korea. In Japan, probably there's going to be regulatory measures as well, but we do not know the extent. So I might as well just put it out there, right? Because since it's the largest, so we're going to have to prepare, guys. Prepare. That's why prepare. Take profit. Take profit. Take profit, man. Take profit, guys. Sheesh. I believe Bitcoin will be the king. 90% of other alts will just die off, taking people's money with them. Jim, you are right. You are right, sir. Because in this space, it is a startup space. You are investing on the ICO. We are investing in the ICO. It's actually a very high risk environment. Okay, it's a very high risk environment. Why do you think that you are able to contribute a minimum of 0.5 Ethereum? Why do you think that? An ICO. So, guys, it is just this space. You just have to accept it, right? It's free. It's the freedom to participate in a project. So is a project guaranteed to succeed? No. That's why, guys, read this book. Read this book, guys. You will understand the success rate of you will understand that the success rate of projects, startup projects, is very, very low. Okay, we're looking at a 90% failure rate. Okay, we are looking at a 90% failure rate, and at the end of the day, that one or two companies that you invest in are going to 10x your money. So am I right to assume that, let's say we take the same ratio in this space, okay, we take this same ratio in this space, people are happy to flip for a little bit of a little bit like maybe a 2x return, 3x return, and then move on. But we're talking about a bigger ticket size here. We're talking about being able to put in 10,000 at least, maybe even 5,000, and then after that, if we're able to flip it, even better. But this space is now getting extremely scary. So that is why I've always asked you all to invest in the solid stuff: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So that way, right, when you keep investing in the solid stuff, you have this part of your portfolio that is not going to go anywhere. Unfortunately for Bitcoin, it is a power struggle. A lot of cryptocurrencies, a lot of people within Bitcoin are always trying to gain a piece of the pie. So we have Segwit 2x that's gonna be so-called potentially is it activated, or at least finally going to be activated? There was this 3-month period that so we had our issue in July, right? Okay, so we had our dip in July. Wait, let's go back to the charts. Sorry guys, I always like to talk very spontaneously, and I forgot the visuals here. Okay. So we had our FUD in July. Wait, let me see. We had our FUD in July. Okay, so this happened. Wait, this is September. Oops, wrong. Where is July? Ah, yes, okay. So we had our FUD in July, right? This was July. It rose up. This is FUD again. China banning ICOs. Okay. Now, well, okay. The Korea thing doesn't seem to sink in now. So we have to wait for the US market to open up. Once the US market opens up, then we need to see the severity of the issue. As you can see, it did dip below. Yeah, so it did dip below. The low was 3,949 on Bittrex, right? So it did dip below when the news came out. So it's just a matter of how much of this news is gonna sink in, or is the market gonna be resilient and just say, whatever, man, just another ban again, and people move on. Okay, so just oops. Let's see some quick questions. What do you think of Bitcoin Gold? John, I am not a miner. Okay, I am not a miner. I need to ask the miners out there who are having GPU mining cards, are you guys gonna mine Bitcoin Gold? See, now the question will be, I need to see how much it costs first. Right? You're gonna ask, how much is it gonna cost to mine Bitcoin Gold? It's like the reason why I even spend my hashing power directed at Bitcoin Gold is because there's value. If there's not going to be any value, why am I wasting my hashing power to do it? I need to believe in it in some angle, right? Is it faster? Does it give me more rewards? Are people even going to use it? The question is, are people going to use Bitcoin Gold? Not just to mine it, right? So everything started off with mining, right? So Bitcoin started off with mining, just to be fair. And even before it was actually being used as a currency, okay, as a store of value, as a transfer of value, people needed to basically mine it first, right? Once they acquired the tokens, they'll be thinking, oh, okay, how do I send this stuff? So they'll be able to send from one address to another address. But in the first place, you had to have it, you have to mine it first. So Bitcoin Gold is the same concept. But of course, people are more savvy now, right? So now the person who at least started the Bitcoin Gold has to pitch to all the GPU mining people, or at least people who are using GPUs to do mining. He has to pitch. He will say, what's the awesomeness of Bitcoin Gold? Where is Bitcoin Gold going to be used? Or at least where's the infrastructure going to be laid out? And then from then you decide for yourself whether you want to do that. For me, I am not interested in GPU mining. It's just too costly. It takes up too much space. It takes up too much power. I am still going to look forward to proof of stake. Guys, okay, think about it this way. Vitalik is moving towards proof of stake. Vitalik is moving towards proof of stake. If proof of work is that awesome and that fantastic, why is he bothering to create uncertainty in the Ethereum blockchain or the Ethereum network by creating Casper, or at least wanting to transition to Casper? Sorry, from Metropolis and then transition to Casper. Why? Because it's just more energy efficient. It just makes more sense. More people can participate. How many people are able to afford a rig, man? How many people afford a rig, right? Yeah. So just saying. Thank you so much, Luke. What do you think of okay, I think I answered that question. Okay, Greta, by the way, is one of our winners of she guessed very accurately the Raspberry Pi 3, right? So she managed to win herself a spot in our Signals group. Congratulations, Greta. Do you expect BTC to dip further? Any support predictions for now? I will not give you a support prediction, but what I can give you is a Fibonacci retracement. That would be the right term to use. Okay, so let's see now. This should be enough. Okay, guys. Okay, judging by the severity of it, because Korea makes up to one of the largest in terms of trading volume, okay, But this FUD, whether is it coordinated or not, let's queue some low ball orders. 3676 is where we re-enter, because I already gave the call to sell, guys. I already gave the call to sell. So it was up to you whether you decided to sell or not, right? So 3676, you need to get some already. Rebuy some Bitcoin. Then after that, it will be the 3304. Now, what is the crucial level to look out for is 3800. Okay, look out for 3800. Thoughts on ARC, Quantum, and Verge at the moment, Ryan? I am still positive because proof of stake consensus algorithm is here to stay. The ecosystem and the fundamentals is still in play, guys. It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter whether or not people get banned. The only thing is new ICOs. That means if they've been raising money during this period, especially if they are a Korean one, so like Icon, you should look out for that, because everyone was talking about Icon. I'm not sure what's Icon's situation now. People were very excited. It was considered the Korean Ethereum. It's like we have the China Ethereum, and then now we have the Korean Ethereum, right? Icon. Let me know, man. I didn't participate. Can you please have a look at the Walton coin? I can't have a look at the Walton coin because Coinergy doesn't have Walton coin. It's on Binance, right? Yep. Nope. I can't. I can't, sir. Thank you, Zachary. Just doing my best. Okay, so guys, cryptocurrencies, if you look at it from a larger perspective, it is here to stay. It is not going to go anywhere. But at the end of the day, bear in mind, guys, please invest only no more than 10 to 15% of what you're willing to lose, because it's a highly volatile space. It is an opportunity. It is an opportunity for you to create more returns on your overall portfolio. Also, it gives you an opportunity to create a better return on your savings. It gives you a chance for you to invest in a new technology sector, which is the blockchain technology, blockchain space. In the past, if you were to want to participate in such in such things, usually you would have to be a high net worth. Oh, you still have to be a high net worth investor if you're talking about the seeder, the VC round. Okay, there are many stages in the VC round, so you just have to you have to have the connections. You're not gonna be able to just jump in and say you wanna start at the VC round, right? Who are you, right? You have to be probably invited. You know you're in the who's who of the circle, and then you're able to invest in the early stages. But bearing in mind, like what I showed you, like in Change. Look at this, early 2016, guys. So the project now is what? Now is September 29th of September 2017. Your money, if you're part of this, angel investor round, that means your money has to be locked up for 1.5 years. So, but of course, naturally, I think those who understand angel investing, they know, okay, it's gonna be 18 months, 24 months. 36 months before I see something. They already know, okay? I'm just explaining to the folks out there who are new to the concept of private equity, who are new to the concept of venture capitalists, right? Or venture capital fund, you know? Something to look forward to. What other interesting spicy news is there? Let's see. Let's check out the Twitter. Very sad day in crypto land again. Every time we go in and then we get hammered, and then we come out again, we get hammered again. Oh, this is, guys, if you don't have if you have not followed me on my Twitter, please feel free to join me on my Twitter. I have a pathetic number of followers. Please support me, guys. Please support me. I only have 351 followers. It's very sad, right? Because I started my Twitter this channel like just not too long ago. So please feel free to support me. Links is in the description. What do you think of Lightning Network? Oh, Lightning Network is very important, man. Lightning Network is very, very important. Lightning Network is very important, guys. If you don't have Lightning Network, you can't talk about scalability, you can't talk about transactions and stuff. Can I send you one of my watch faces for F and BTC, LTC? I currently in beta and supported for approval on the Galaxy apps. Thank you for your time. Watch faces? Like, what do you mean? Oh, as in like a watch? Like, I don't know, you gotta email me, man. Thanks, FidoSkin1988. Guys, it's not that I don't follow back, okay? Okay, guys. I don't do the follow here and follow there, right? Because I am building something and at the same time, I'm giving back value. If you are giving back value in your Twitter, I will definitely follow back, guys, because I have something to learn as well, right? It's not, okay, look. Don't follow me if I'm not giving you value. Fair enough. Don't subscribe to my channel if I'm not giving you value. If you are giving value, I always follow back, guys. It's you know what I'm saying? I always follow back. I don't even do Instagram because I don't like to take photos. I don't. I find Instagram very magical. I understand there are a lot of Instagram marketers out there who are great at Instagram marketing, but I just don't like taking photos. I don't like to spend the time positioning the photo and then doing the filter and taking parts of my life. It's so difficult. It's not me. You know, it's not fast. Twitter is fast, and I have not done Twitter before, and I realized, hey, you can just tweet some stuff and then after that it goes out. And since I use Twitter as a form of like a form of a news feed where I follow the various projects that are out there, yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. See? So what I do with my Twitter, okay guys, so this is what I do with my Twitter. You should probably do the exact same thing. I think if you have not done it, you can create a Twitter account and then you go and like all the various types of projects. So you search and then it will go, and then there are key people, like for example, what's his name, Charlie Lee. You follow Andreas Antonopoulos. You can follow Vitalik. You go and follow the projects that you like, and then whenever the feed comes up, you can turn on the notification for that feed, and then from then you will get news. And it's actually pretty good. Why do I feel it's pretty good? Especially at night when I'm taking care of my daughter, I can't be out here in front of my computer, so I have to be in the room. So this feed, like for example, basically I'm following Cointelegraph and stuff like that, right? So I'll start getting all these news and the latest articles that pops up. So I don't have to go all over the place, right? I don't have to go all over the place. Everything is just there. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so displays the price of each coin at the flip of your wrist. Oh, okay. So what do you create it? Like it's for... Okay, so you created a... Wait, can I send you one of my watch faces? For F... Okay, so you have a... Yeah, okay, but I don't have an Apple Watch, so that means I can download it. And does it work on the Android phone, Zachary? Does it work on the Android phone? That means if you flip it, and then it loads. So it's like, okay, sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, Zane, I already gave the signal to sell BTC. I did. What do you think of Steam and Waves? I feel that Steam and Waves are very good projects, right? Because Waves is already one of those established decentralized exchanges Binance is going to be a decentralized exchange. That Binance, I think, is going to be one of those. I think Kyber is going to be one of those as well. So there are a lot of decentralized exchanges that are still in development. I'm not entirely always familiar about the exact roadmaps, but you have to give it some time, guys. You have to give it some time. Thank you, Luke Robertson. Your value plus mate. What do you think about VIA coin? I don't have any thoughts about VIA coin because I don't know exactly what it does. Have you looked at Zcoin? No, man. I have not looked at Zcoin because there's... Oh, okay. Okay, is Z... Oh, wow. Oh, Bitcoin is already recovering, guys. 4,129. Who knows? Maybe this FUD is not going to be as bad after all. Ah, okay, let's check. Let's check. Look at that. Look at that live. Guys, I'm trying to be a little bit more dynamic in my stream, right? Because I think no matter what, I'm not here to like entertain with my quirky voice or whatever. I'm here to basically at least keep the chat going. It's not easy because this kind of stuff can be relatively dry at times, and also it depends on what kind of questions you're asking me. Guys, ask me questions. When you ask me more questions, you grow and I grow, right? Sometimes you may be asking me tough questions, right? And I'm okay with tough questions because when you ask me tough questions, I will be like, oh, okay, I'll go and think about it and I'll go and learn, and yeah, and you learn as well. Fedo Skin, our paid group for October is already full. Yep. I say Terronox. This fight is weak in my opinion. Nobody should care. It's hard to say, man, because it's from Korea. It's hard to say. So, okay, because if the news is already out there and it hasn't really hit home yet, then it's okay. Brian Zeox, okay, any clues? How do I start a private crypto investment fund in offshore jurisdiction? Where is the best place to register? Usually the Cayman Islands. You're looking at Seychelles, Belarus, countries like this, man. Yep. Also, you have to see what is the licensing criteria. I mean, when you start a private crypto fund, I think, yeah, you need, I mean, as long as you have the connections, no problem, man. Especially if you have some financial backgrounds and stuff, or financial connections and financing bankers to get you up and running. Yeah, should be fine. Kyber long-term hold. Well, okay, Kyber, because they seem to be having the advisory backing of Vitalik. So because of that, you have to watch out for it. Just because of that. Why do you shy away from researching the smaller cap? It's not like the solid stuff is going away anytime soon. I do not shy away from smaller cap. It's just that smaller cap has a higher risk of not turning a profit. And it is just basically what I hear in terms of the wins. Okay, so smaller cap does have its benefit, but we are already in a very high risk space, right? Shadow Lord, if we're already in a high risk space for even the large cap, and you want to go even to the smaller caps, they are more volatile and liquidity is an issue. What if I put my money in, or someone who is watching my channel has an intention to put in 10, 20, 30,000, and because I opened my mouth and I recommended a small cap, and they didn't realize because of the liquidity, the buy and sell orders, the liquidity is very bad. So what happens is that the moment they put in their money into a small cap crypto, they can't get their orders filled, or it fills up very little, or at least maybe they allow the whole order to get filled, but they can't get out. This is what I'm concerned about, right? But you know what? I will start looking at smaller caps, but I will have a perimeter. Let's say, for example, I will always look for at least 100 or 200 mil and above. Oh, sorry, Jordan. Difficult. Okay. If you study, it's not difficult. If you study, it's not difficult. There's a study guide. There's a study guide, and you follow that study guide, you should be fine. Where do you check your BTC prices from, Ryan? What? Okay, so I check my BTC prices because I have Coinergy. At the same time, of course, I have various apps like what's that? Coinbase. I have CoinHako because I'm in Singapore. I reference, guys, because I see how far, and also if there are any arbitraging opportunities. I don't really always arbitrage because BTC is a little bit slow and the price movements are very fast, so I kind of don't bother. Atomic Station coming very soon. All my friends in mining, is it? Mining, Atomic Station coming soon. Look out for platforms that have Atomic Swap. I think Atomic Swap is basically after Lightning Network, where you can have the exchangeability, if that's even a word, exchangeability between the base cryptocurrency does not have to be Bitcoin. So it can be Litecoin to Quantum direct, something like that. I think I'm looking out for those kind of projects, Atomic Swaps. Do you think Omisego might be a 10x coin in the next 12 months? You shouldn't think that way, in these guys. If you think that way, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, man. You don't expect 10x in 12 months. You have to say, I want 10x in 24 months, 36 months, and that's only when there's a product. If there's no working product, there's nothing for people to use. At least there's, okay, so at least, right, if it's a smart contract platform, there has to be a tool for third-party developers. That means third-party developers can start developing something on it, to be fair. If they are providing a solution, for example, a business solution, are they going out there and getting a client database? Are they shilling enough, or at least working hard enough to go and get client base? People pay them for their advisory role in the space. For example, Stratus, they are able to build blockchains, right? They are able to help companies to build or at least adopt the blockchain, a blockchain in their business. Are they doing that? No one knows, right? Because I'm not sure whether each time when they go and do that, there's going to be a signing of an NDA or anything like that. Okay, so Shadow Lord, okay, so you said in a previous stream that you need to have 50 to 100k in crypto right now to have a chance of being rich, which is true. What do you think is in store for people who have 10 to 50k? With 10 to 50k, you can adopt the same strategies that I have always been laying out. Look, when I say that 50 to 100k is because everything is more expensive. Right? It's a given. Everything is more expensive. You see, okay, here is what the folks who come in with less always do. They'll be looking, this is standard, right? It's just psychology. They'll be looking at the price of Bitcoin, they'll be looking at the price of Ethereum, they'll be looking at the price of Litecoin, they'll look at the top 10. They notice, crap, everything is just so expensive from the time that I heard it from a friend. Everything is so expensive from the beginning of this year. I have only this X amount. I need to probably invest in the next big thing, and they go and hunt for the smaller cap. You can get lucky for some, but that's the question, right? You're gonna get lucky. How many people know how to do the research that Crypto Grinders does? How many people know how to do the research by taking the time to go and read the white paper, understanding the technology, right? Understanding the technology behind blockchain, right? Understanding how the business model, how do the businesses function in this space? How many people know how to do that, man? No one analyzes in depth. They just want to get started. They just want to make money. So the moment they put it out there, they see some marketing, they hear some stuff from their friends, their money is in. So if you get lucky and you know how to do stuff, you know how to secure your coins, you know how to move your coins back and forth, you know how to make sure you have basic internet security, yeah, all this kind of stuff, you're going to be able to make money. But how many times are you going to get lucky on flipping, right, from one ICO to another before the whole show comes crashing down on you? And also, don't forget, you're going to run into some scams. People do run into scams, guys. Don't think that you're very smart. Like you know, phishing sites are all over the place. Airdrop scams, swap scams, whatever, man. My Ether wallet scam is the most common scam, right? People don't know because people just click on the ad. right? They key in My Ether wallet in Google. If they don't know, they are none the wiser. They click on the ad. It's the first thing on the top. When actually you should scroll down, and then from then you should go for the link that is approved or whatever. And you have to double check. So it's always wise to maybe have a copy of those addresses and you cross-reference on a notepad, so that you make sure that the letters and the domain is actually exactly that, just in case. Coin market cap, to a certain extent, I would agree it's not accurate. Tough question, McDonald's or KFC? KFC, man. I hate McDonald's, man. If I can avoid eating McDonald's, I wouldn't eat McDonald's. KFC has the spicy chickens, man. The spicy version. I love the spicy version. The skin is awesome, man. Is this real or more fat? What do you mean it's real or more fat? There is real stuff, man. It's just real stuff. The news is out there, bro. EOS has huge potential. Definitely, EOS has huge potential. There are many projects coming out next to the There are just too many projects coming out next to that. Most people don't understand white papers and they can see everything in there. Yes, Mr. Light, you are right, man. Like I said, a white paper is a concept. I could even write a white paper, right? And it's just the pitch. It's just the pitch. Not everything seems to be like, what's your white paper like? And I think this white paper thing has been around for the longest time. The concept of white paper has been around longest time. It's just that suddenly now the space exploded and everyone is, like looking at the white paper. Everyone is looking at the team. And guys, be very, very careful, right? People who are wanting to scam you can create fake profiles. I warn you now, the people that are watching today, please bear in mind that fake profiles can be created. You can just falsify your certifications and put it up there. A lot of things can be done, guys. It's just a matter of how big the scheme is. Now, even the advisors, you can even put the picture of an advisor there and they won't even know. Vitalik's face is on some scammy projects all the time, and it's just a matter of whether Vitalik picks it up, because every mofo who creates any discreditable mofo who creates an ICO can put Vitalik's face, can even put Roger Ver's face, and it's just a matter of whether Roger Ver even knows about his face being used or not. Then he needs to quickly tweet it out, I am not an advisor of this or what, to protect you guys. But guys, just be very careful, man. Explain risk management. How much percentage of your capital do you invest per trade? No more than, okay, it depends on how many cryptocurrencies do you want. That's your choice, your decision. Based on your risk profile, you have to first ask yourself, okay, let's say you have 100,000, for example. Let's say you have 100,000 that you're wanting to invest. Invest is general. It's not invest in the cryptocurrency markets. So I would say 10% of your 100,000, or depending on your profile, 10% to 20%, despite the fact that even if you're a risk, you have an aggressive risk profile, right, and you want to put it in crypto, you still shouldn't put too much, man, because it's too highly volatile already. So put maybe 10 to 20% max. If you're damn aggressive, maybe 30%. So you're willing to lose this 30,000, and from that 30,000, you can start doing your research and allocating portions of your 30,000 into various kind of cryptocurrencies. So I've already done multiple videos explaining the risk profile of an individual. How do you even come to a risk assessment? Then you decide your risk profile. From your risk profile, you are able to decide what kind of allocations you have. After you have decided what kind of allocations you have, you decide on the rebalancing strategy. Rebalancing strategy means that you revisit your portfolio at some point, or based on certain criteria that occur in those allocations. Let's say, for example, if when you initially started, your weightage of Ethereum was 20%. Ethereum for example, goes up in the next few months and your weightage increases to 40%, what do? Do you do more risk-on trades? Do you take profit and cash out and go into and allocate into the rest to bring up the weightages? All these things I discuss in my private consultation. So if you're someone who is interested in private consultation, that's something that I do. I analyze your portfolio for you. I look at not only helping you create your portfolio, but I also advise in terms of your kind of strategy that you should look for in your risk profile. So that's something that I do. So that is one of the services that Crypto Grinders provides. Other services that the team does is coin research, for example. If you are looking for certain, you're gonna put in money into a particular cryptocurrency, you need a report done up. Our reports are actually very cost friendly because nowadays there are, I think you know the Palm Beach report, right? That's very extensive. It's very institutional. It's very well written, but it's extremely detailed. And it costs, I think it costs $3,000 for full years of subscription. The reason why I'm even talking about them because, well, firstly, it's circulating, and yeah, if you're okay to pay $3,000 for reports every month on the whole overall market cycle, I think maybe they should be doing overall portfolio analysis and market analysis and giving you the insight. I think it's $3,000 a year. So our reports are a little bit more friendly. It depends on who's writing the report for you. So if you approach Orbiton, he has his price. If you approach Charles has his price. If you approach Andy for technical analysis reports, he has his price. I don't do reports, guys. Don't ask me for reports. I can't write. Okay. Jesus coin. Oh man, you see, that's the thing. Anything and everything, man, comes out. Take care, Stuart. Have a good rest. Where do we go to see private consultation? You can email me, Ryan. In my description, you have an email, ryan@cryptogrinders.com. Okay. So first take note that when you talk about private consultation, firstly, you're approaching me because you already have an existing portfolio. Or that means you need me to have me look at it, right? Are you over leveraged? Are you overexposed? Okay. Or if, let's say, for example, if you want, you can always look at my past videos, right? My past videos also gives a little bit of insight, but like I said, it's not specific. I'm giving very general advice so that people can formulate something out for them, right? Without having to pay my consultation fee. This is, Honda, hi. I joined the October Signals group and will be interested on a one-on-one private consultation. Keep up the good work. Eric, sure, man, sure. Look, if hit me up on an email, man. Ryan@CryptoGrinders. So that way I can reply. I don't take that many consultations because, like I said, I'm always running around. But 1 or 2 per week is okay. Who's the person with the most potential in your Signals chat? Most potential for what, Sis Marley? When you say most potential, I don't get it. Ryan, are you worried about the coming fork? Do you think prices will crash and is the new BTC going to take over? Crypto Piglet, no. The infrastructure around Bitcoin is still solid. It's just that there are people vying for attention. So like Bitcoin Cash is Roger Ver and Jihan Wu, right? So they have to go and shield and create their own infrastructure. That's why they are linking up with private banks and whatnot and creating and having Bitcoin Cash adopted on certain payment processors or wallets. Okay, so they have to, because they have the connection. Now we have to see whether this fella, what's his face? Okay, wait. Let me go to the article again. Bitcoin Gold. So Bitcoin Gold is basically for people who want to, okay, so this guy Jack Liao, CEO of Hong Kong Mining. Okay, so you see, guys, it's very obvious he has vested interest. He is the CEO of the Hong Kong mining firm. So if you have influence, then obviously you want to secure your influence, right? Because you're going to make my business obsolete. I spend millions to possibly billions creating or bringing in this business. I'm assuming they created it. I'm sure they manufactured the Lightning ASIC miners. That means all these are GPU mining, right? This is my business. I need to protect it, right? So I have every right to fork, and I let my followers decide. Can you provide some info on the benefits of balancing a portfolio and how that helps on making gains? Rebalancing a portfolio, because like I said, in cryptocurrencies is highly volatile. Everything changes, man. Everything changes in terms of the dynamics and the protocols that if you don't... Okay, when I say rebalance, there are a few aspects. Okay, it's not as straightforward like, oh, you know, just because Ryan says every month I have to do some rebalancing. No. It's not that. Firstly, whatever coins that you choose, okay, you have to make sure that you have done your research first. You have to understand that you are really committed in these projects. You believe in the teams and you believe in the marketing strategy that's being laid out. They engage you on a community level as well, and they're keeping you well informed. But however, they can't keep entertaining you, because at some point the marketing side will die down, and then the developers will need to go into the cave and start making sure that they deliver on the project. You see my recent interview with Jordan Earls. He's very focused, guys. He's very focused. When he answers questions, it's very systematic. The way you look at the way Brad answers questions is more dynamic, because he's the guy in charging of marketing and social. He's the PR, you know, and also John as well. Then you have Jordan Earls, very serious. Like you ask him a question from a technical perspective, he can answer you like snap. He answers you. This is how it is. This is what it's gonna be. When are we gonna have what? What are the difficulties we're gonna face? He knows it. Everything is in his head, man. What can be done? What cannot be done? So you have to have a good mix in this kind of teams. Look, guys, even if you had one quantum, you still have a chance to discover a block. You still have a chance. It's just that your chance is very little, right? And now this brings me to the point where you guys are looking at master nodes and whatnot. Master nodes are a form of centralization, guys. If you haven't realized, master nodes are a form of centralization. So the fact that there is a master node means that it is susceptible to attacks. The moment they hack the master node on the VPS, your master node is gone. Oh, man. Okay. Wow, I am hungry, man. Would you still recommend making quantum if you have a small amount of tokens, max 1,000? Of course! Hey dude, 1,000 tokens is decent, man. Look, the whole idea about proof of stake is that you just download a wallet and you stake whatever you have. You know? That's $10,000 right there. What do you mean? It's not a small amount. Okay, Yep, that's right. A lot of people are shifting away, guys. It is going to be pretty interesting. 90. No, just now 30. 30. You want me to carry her? Then you go and make. Is it? Okay, thanks.
2 p.m.
Okay.
3 o'clock.
Just now was maybe an hour ago. Oh, don't cry, sweetie. Okay, don't cry. Yeah, guys. So today is is it Friday for you guys? Is it Friday for the people in the States? Okay. Oh. Anyway, tomorrow Haley will be celebrating her 1 month party. Right, Haley? Nobody cares about this band hammer. Nobody cares. You don't care. Right? Who cares, right? Oh, the governments need to do whatever they need to do, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, she's hungry, guys. She's hungry. So my mom-in-law is making the milk. So bear with me first. Bear with the crying. Oh. Okay, sweetie. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Don't worry. Yo, it's Friday. Guys, go out, man. Friday, go out, man. Go out. Chat with some friends. Talk about. Go and talk about Bitcoin. Go and play some poker. Just enjoy life, man. Just enjoy life. Life is not always about trading Bitcoin. Look, if it's anything, cryptocurrencies is an enabler, and also it allows us to participate in the future of this business, right? Cho. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Quantum is older than her. Yes, that is right. Quantum is older than. Quantum started, I think, in July. No. Wait. That's wrong. Quantum actually started last year, guys. Last year or 2016 or something like that. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Thank you. Okay, here you go. Okay. All right, guys, some questions, man. Come on, let's go. Stop stoning. I'm sure there are a lot of important questions out there. I'm late in here. Can someone shortly sum up what's been happening? Breast milk is a pump and dump. Yes, that is correct, man. That is correct. Are you buying cryptos to put away for your kids? Yes, I am. I am buying. Whenever I make money in the markets, I always put aside Bitcoin. I always put aside Ethereum. Yeah. And guys, even if you do that, always leave aside a little bit of cash just to play safe. USD Tether? No, I have not, Stuart. What is there to discuss? As in, should you take profit into USD Tether? How do you stop? You can't stop people from going ICO crazy. What you can do is rationalize with them. You see? Don't stop people. People don't like to don't do this. No, you shouldn't. It sounds like your mother, man. So what you need to do is just substantiate and just say, well, just to let you know, the ICO space is full of this. And if he regards you as a friend, he knows that you know your stuff. That's why you have to know your stuff, guys. You have to know your stuff. So the moment you know your stuff and the moment you open your mouth and you substantiate, you can just say, sure, go ahead and invest in ICOs. But let me just tell you what are the risks involved, and you make a decision for yourself. Just do that. You don't have to stop them, guys. Let them do whatever they need to do. Because if people don't lose money, people don't burn, they will not. They don't get it. Because when you don't feel enough pain, you won't change. If you don't feel enough pain, you won't change. Do you expect it retracing back around $18 near atomic swaps? How do you see 10x going? 10x, I think, has a lot going on for it. It is very powerful. Okay, it is very powerful. So far they've been making the right connections. Okay, sorry to say it's not like a new project, but I think Julian, he's making a lot of efforts mixing and showing his worth. But I'm a bit pissed because in Singapore you can't even use the card, so he needs to sort that out, man. I would love to spend my cryptos like direct, man. Trust me, that's why I'm looking at change. I hope they can solve it. If the card comes and it's from Europe and it's the same issue about okay, there's basically this ban where they will only be able to allow the card for Europe citizens or something like that. So that's why my Zappo card is no longer going to be in use on the 15th of October. I can't use my card after 15th of October. That's extremely disappointing. I'm like, I have I mean, yeah, they will say your wallet is still available to you, but you're not able to use the card. Like, what's the point? What an 18th birthday present that would be? 1 BTC would be 100k by then. Well, Nacho Man, I wouldn't know that, but it will be worth something for sure when she turns 18, compared to me putting it into an endowment plan. Let's talk about that. You guys know what an endowment plan is, right? Right? An endowment plan. I don't know what's it called in your country, but an endowment plan, let me just describe it, is basically an insurance product that is usually, say, anywhere from 10, 15 to 20 years, and you save on a monthly basis, on a per annum basis, right? With an insurance company. At the end of that tenor, what happens is that you are able to have a sum of money, right? And apparently the insurance company will have a return given on it based on the company's profits or whatnot, and there's a reversionary bonus. Yeah, 18 years is a long time in crypto, man. I just sold 50k USD, fed up of the FUD. Yeah. Omiria, I cannot blame you, man. I cannot blame you. But you know what? Be frustrated, but don't give up on crypto. Be frustrated, but don't give up on crypto. Look at it again. Come back again. Be a little bit more clear. Guy, it's Friday. Omiria, it's Friday. Go out with the friends. Have some call up those friends who are very knowledgeable about the space. Talk about it. Create networking sessions. Discuss about it. Get a feel. Those who are experienced in mining. Those who are experienced in GPU mining. What's their take? Because everyone has an expertise. If you have a friend who is a developer, pull him out, have some discussions with him, get a beer. What is your number one POS coin? I would love for Quantum to be my number one POS coin, because you see, the problem with Quantum is that it has not completely done its swap, so it's actually very high risk. The next coin that I would be probably trying to look at is, and I want to dive deep into looking at what N shares or the previous N shares is NEO, and what NEO actually does. I know it's a smart contract platform, but I need to know what's unique in terms of the protocol and technology. You look at Quantum, it utilizes the Bitcoin blockchain and the Ethereum virtual machine. It's building multiple layers. Basically it's using the account abstraction layer, right? And then it allows so basically it's built an adapter, so that your cryptocurrency, your bitcoins or your cryptos can speak to the smart contracts. Okay, then after that they have data feeds, come oracles, come mobile wallet, so you're able to control the smart contracts with your mobile phone. Okay, and then there's the decentralized governance protocol. So the decentralized governance protocol provides prevents forking from occurring over and over again, right? It will be less likely that Quantum will fork compared to how Ethereum forks. And in terms of, I think, the potential scalability, they are already SegWit enabled. So there's no, it's going to be just, okay, so when a team is more collected, they have one voice, at least they're working as one voice. The direction is very clear, and that's how all good corporate bodies should be run. You look at Bitcoin, because okay, Bitcoin is completely decentralized. Okay, when Bitcoin is completely decentralized, this is what happens, guys. You have Bitcoin Cash, you have Bitcoin this and Bitcoin that, and it forks all over the place, man. Everything is a fucking mess. I'll drink my body weight in alcohol tonight. Make sure you don't bring your ledger. Well, even if you did bring your ledger, it's fine, right? It doesn't matter. Most people don't understand the tech. It's complicated. That is why you have to be educated in the space. Go and get the certified Bitcoin professional certification. Guys, just learn stuff for fun, right? Just go and learn stuff for fun. If you need a new Bitcoin visa, I think Bitwala is working after the 15th of October in Singapore. Oh, is it, Sunny? Okay, thanks so much. Alright, yeah, I heard of Bitwala, but I'm just not sure whether they are still working after the 15th of October. Friends are just useless hard forks of your own personality, right? Okay, then. Okay, I can accept that. The market will decide which Bitcoin is the real Bitcoin. Yes, Terranox, the market decides always. The market decides whether or not your cryptocurrency is going to make money or not. The market decides. And it's also up to you to decide when to take profit, when to cut loss, so on and so forth, man. Look at Dogecoin, man. Still SHIT, wherever how you hashtag SHIT even after so long. Let's see how Dogecoin is doing. What's the Doge doing, man? That is such a meme coin. Dogecoin. Where is it at? 24 satoshis? 25 satoshis. Back to the lows of the low. Boom. I hope that everyone cashed out at that time when it was mining. Those who had it, boom. And that was it, man. That was it. The Dogecoin is gone. Hey guys, I wanna ask you, right? How many people within your circle? Okay, now it's already September. How many people in your circle actually finally invested in Bitcoin? Don't talk about know about Bitcoin. Invested in Bitcoin, or at least finally started a wallet and bought a Bitcoin because you spoke about it, or at least heard about it somewhere. I just want to get a feel. I just want to get a consensus here. Like for example, beginning of the year, you were the only person who knew about Bitcoin, or you were the only one that knew about cryptocurrencies, and then because you started opening your mouth, right? Basically, people around you started to read, and they bought their Bitcoin. Wow. Gapwa got 10 people to... Wow, okay. That's impressive, man. You probably have some skills, bro. Yeah, guys, it always starts with the family. 3 to 4. Yeah, okay, great. Great, guys. Good. Look, you're doing your part, man. Like I said, when you shill Bitcoin, or you... Okay, let me give you some assurance. When you shill the space, or when you talk about the space, people get excited, but people also have to understand the risk. I'm sure when they bought some Bitcoin, they see, whoa, it's quite volatile. It's like they bought it at this price, and then after that it came down. It's actually pretty scary. Nice. 5 to 6, 1 to 2. I invested for my family because I shielded so much. Make sure you get into the good stuff, Liu. That's the only chance, man. You get into any of the crap coins, they're gonna kick your face. Don't do that, okay? You're gonna have a bad experience. Don't ever do that. You see, that's what I'm thinking. With Bitcoin always forking, like, it gets very frustrating. They have to really get their act together, man. The core devs, you see, now you have Bitcoin Cash, those are the miners, right? And then now you have the core devs working alone without the miners, and my mom, that's adorable, man. My mom, 60 years old, checking her blockfolio all day. That's good stuff, Nick, because you're keeping her occupied, right? Rather than watching aimless TV, man. Aimless TV and watching TV all day long, drama serials and all that jazz, and it's not growing her money, man. At least now she has something to look forward to. She wakes up, she sees the portfolio, she gets excited, she starts reading the news. It's good for the mind, man. It's good for the mind. Nacho man, if you have to give away 1 Ethereum to help them to understand, you have to do it. Or you can give fractions of it, man. 1 Ethereum is pretty generous. But you do what you need to do. You do what you need to do. Basically, how do I do it? I share the lifestyle. I share the lifestyle that I have right now. People who used to know me know that I don't have the lifestyle that I have right now. But because of crypto, I am able to live the lifestyle that I have right now, and it's different. It's different, man. My dad, 60, asks me every day for his portfolio. Dude, Sonny, you have to get him to download, man. I'm sure he has a phone, right? Does he have an Android phone, or is his phone like the old phone, like, you know, what's that phone? Like a Nokia phone? Like, it doesn't have a... Oh shit, I can't even remember what is it called. Basically the old phone doesn't have the LCD screen and stuff like that, right? So he cannot see the blockfolio. I hope his phone is not that old. My friend's just interested in girls and not growing money in 21. Tibor, look man, let me tell you something about girls, right? When they're young, they look for aesthetics, good looks, sports, you know, muscles and all. But when they grow older, they want to know whether you're smart and whether you can bring food on the table, man. And when you can bring food on the table, the pussy just comes. Remember that. Yeah, man, that's right. Sis Marley, they're 21, let them live. That's true. When you're young, just live life, man. But you know what? What if you are able to start early? So that's not entirely true as well. Because if you start early in crypto, and you can, right? There are so many youngsters that are starting in crypto so early, like they're below 18 years old, because there's no age restriction in cryptocurrencies. You can start what you call it, an account, and you start trading. I don't see an age limit on the trading exchanges. Right? I don't see an age limit to download a wallet, right? Even if there's an age limit for trading, there's no one is going to stop you from downloading a cryptocurrency wallet like Coinbase or whatever and starting with a few $1,000s. Luke Donovan, you're 21 years old and you're married. Come on, man, are you serious? Like, for real? I ain't gonna believe you until you show me some pictures, man. You of course you can live life and do crypto, man. It's, of course, that's the okay. Everything that we do in cryptocurrencies, right? That we do in look. Oh, I'm not married. Oh, okay. I thought you were married, man. Oh, you have. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Luke. I did a shout out for your girlfriend. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry, bro. yeah. I remember now. Oh, John, that's not true, man. Females can't use computers though. They're not as okay. That is a bit sexist, brother. That's a bit sexist. That is not true. Okay. For the women folk who are watching, women actually can do more than us, guys. They are multitaskers, and if they put their mind to it, they are more resilient. They are way smarter. It's just that they always give us a chance. They always give us a chance, man. They don't mind letting you shine, you know, like, my man. Here's my man. You see, no matter how strong a woman is, they will always want to have a shoulder that they can lie on or depend on. Very few women, that means women who are very strong, as in, you know, strong, because they've been cheated on, they've been, you know, all that stuff, man. All the bad stuff has happened to them by the men, that they decide that, screw this, I don't need any men in my life. I'm gonna be independent. You know, I'm gonna have to raise the kid by myself. Whatnot. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, every woman, no matter how successful, wants to have a man that they can depend on. You know, I have friends who have the men who don't need to work, because the woman is basically the go-getter, right? Successful, strong, just a powerhouse at work, has kids. The man is basically the guy who, basically the man is the one that's taking care of the kids at home, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that, right? And it doesn't matter, man. I don't know what's the term called, but it doesn't matter, man. I would love for my wife to be a go-getter, right? But it's not gonna happen, man, because I am the one that is the go-getter here in the family. I'm very aggressive, and even if she was the go-getter, I would compete and make sure that my business was more successful than hers, even though she's my wife. That's right, Kunle. Being an older individual, of course, you've been there, done that. You know what women want. Men start the pumps, women hold through the dumps. Then you got to get them invested in the good stuff so that there's price stability, guys. But you know what? Women are less spendthrift when they have kids. The moment they have kids, they start thinking for the kids. Very few women, okay, the only women that are able to spend consistently are the ones that make their own money, right? Because I make my own money, you shouldn't control what I do and what I spend on. But they know. They will always have this partition in their head. Like, okay, I have to make sure I have X amount for groceries. I have X amount for my kids' savings and education and tuition and whatnot. And then I have X amount for spending. And you know, they know how to partition, guys. They're actually pretty good. That's right, man. That's true. There's not much women in this space. That's one problem. There's really not much. There's not much. Okay, there's not much women in this space because it's so tech heavy. Yeah, go ahead, man. Eastern Edge, you can ask any question, man. Any question, man. As long as it's not too personal, I'm fine. Do you expect some kind of big dip? Do you expect some kind of big dip? Should we tether time to... you tether some, man. You tether some. Don't tether like the whole thing, right? You don't tether the whole portfolio. That's not being invested, man. If you tether the whole thing, you're not going to be able to stay in the market. So you tether a portion. You tether a portion of your portfolio, because guys, if you have been invested since the beginning of this year, I'm sure you are up. So perhaps you have to reassess your portfolio. That's why the rebalancing is very important. Which sites would you recommend to learn more in depth about cryptos? Okay, I think most sites have a so like Bitcoin. Bitcoins.com is by Roger Ver and stuff, right? They have a basic they have this basic okay, wait, let me see. Okay, so you see this part, like CoinDesk has the basic stuff here, so you can start reading through all the various, like for example venture capitalists, okay, so like Bitcoin, Ethereum, exchanges, other protocols, blockchain 101, you know, you get the basics first, and then you venture out and you decide for yourself how you want to improve yourself. You usually have to buy books, man. What are your top 3 POS coins? Okay, I am looking forward to OMG's POS, Ethereum, and Quantum. That's it. Ryan, are you loaded? You seem to know a lot about those that translate to success in crypto. Plasmo, no one is gonna say that they're loaded in crypto. But let me just be a little bit more be a bit more upfront. I started buying cryptocurrencies when I was last year. I bought Ethereum at $8-9, $11-12. I'm the one that even shielded it to my friends. I was a banker for 6.5 years. I lost money in the stock markets. I lost 150,000 Sing dollars in the stock markets back in 2008, 2009. I bought Bitcoin when it was 348 US dollars. I had to go to a ATM machine in Chinatown, paid cash. Yeah. So that gives you a little bit of background on the question. Not going to answer you directly, but that is what I know. And also, you know what? Being loaded in this space, there are people who are always more loaded than you. Always, man. Always, there's always someone more loaded than you. So it really doesn't matter. The definition of loaded to me is like, it's insignificant, right? It's insignificant because I've been around people who have so much wealth from their family to themselves, and it just keeps going on that it doesn't matter, man. Like whatever I have is always, I always benchmark myself with people who are highly successful, multiple businesses. I just started my business, Crypto Grinders. It's highly successful, but you know what? There is still many more. There's plenty of room to grow. There's always plenty of room to grow. The only time that I stop learning is when I die, when I close my eyes. And that's why whatever I learn, if I can impart, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why this channel exists, right? Because it's not just about sharing and shilling what to buy. It's about trying to get people to understand what to do. And hopefully that when people spend the one hour of their lives to 20 minutes of their lives watching me, it kind of clicks in their head. Oh, okay, this is what I gotta do, right? And also all this kind of engagements, why am I even doing it? Is because Gary Vaynerchuk actually mentioned something. You just basically plow whatever you can into whatever space that you decide to do, right? You plow whatever you can, because when you close your eyes, guys, you know there are some people who don't share their secrets, right? And they take their secrets to their grave. So I guess it's a competitive edge. You only want to share that secret with friends and family. But you know what? The moment that you the younger generation that opens up that secret, and let's say for example last time it used to be one shop, right? There's this secret recipe for cake, food or whatnot, and your dad, let's say your dad was having that secret recipe. He never decided to open up multiple chains because he doesn't want to share the secret, right? But you, being the younger individual, you're the next generation, you share the secret, you lock up a portion of that secret. So maybe the sauce is the secret, or maybe there's a certain ingredient. You just have to prep it, and then you open up franchises, or at least multiple branches. You control one component, say the sauce or the supplier and whatnot, and yeah, voila. You can open up multiple. Think about scaling, guys. Think about scaling. Dude, the chair doesn't even implicate that you're loaded, man. It's just that you need to buy a chair, right? Do you manipulate the order books on your bags? Why would I do that? No, I don't. Like, look, I don't give a shit about the order books, man. I don't, because I understand. I invest cryptocurrencies based on the fact that they have to make sure they have strong fundamentals, man, before I even put my money in. I'm willing to lose everything, but I'm very willing to also, I'm not willing to lose money blindly. I hope that makes sense. So I do a lot of research. I do my best to talk to the team. I engage them, and based on how I feel, how they answer the questions, and how sincere are they, right? If they're here to provide a horse and pony show, then definitely I can sniff it out, right? And the moment that you can sniff it out, or you feel, you just feel it, guys. Like this guy is just bullshitting me, or this project is bullshit. You shouldn't invest in it. Simple as that. You can smell it, man. Come on. What are your top 3 nationalities based on female attractiveness? What's the nationalities? Okay. But well, Asian women in general are very hot. They age very gracefully. Okay, they age very gracefully. I think French women tend to be very hot as well. No, but they are okay. I've never been with a French woman, but they look. I guess the features wise, they look very hot when they are very young. Like when they're 18, then the moment they turn like a certain age, they start looking very mature. They start looking very, very mature. So I'm not sure whether is it because of the. It's just like the. I think it's something to do with the fact that the moment they turn a certain age, right, they grow old very fast, man. It's pretty scary. It's like, wow, like suddenly like, oh, you know, like they just mature very fast. The Asian women, they age very, very slowly, very gracefully. They look good even when they are 30s or their 40s. Very few Western women look like that. Sorry to say that, but it's true. Substratum. I have no thoughts on substratum, man. Colombian chicks. I don't know, man. I haven't been to that part. I guess it's the same, right? I guess it's always about the flair, right? It's always about the flair. It's all about the fun. I think you know, in life there are always the hot ones in the space. Like, you know, in the past there were the gamer girls. Like last time there was no girls that were gaming, right? It was mostly the guys, like Counter-Strike and whatnot. Then the moment like there was one hot girl that pops up in the gaming scene, like everyone was like, whoa, and all the guys will be like, whoa, you're so hot, you're so cute. You know, same thing. I'm sure that there'll be some hot crypto girls out there. I think I've seen a few very well-spoken women in the space, highly attractive. I think there was this lady who spoke at the TEDx talks about cryptocurrency, about blockchain. Yeah. Any thoughts with Chainlink? No, I have no thoughts actually at all. Every Friday, JC, every Friday is a sell down, man. It's a standard take profit for all the traders. It's just they just want to not have to bother about the market. Even if crypto is 24/7, they don't give a crap. They will still take profit. Too many geeks. Of course, man. This space is a geeky space, man. It's a geeky space. Come on. like why is it not a geeky space? Like white papers and decentralized governance protocols, consensus mechanisms. But you know, guys, the moment you start talking about this kind of stuff, okay, okay, I have this plan, guys. Okay, hear me out. You go out with a group of friends, right? Of course, there has to be some girls. Okay, there has to be a good, healthy ratio, and you buy drinks around the table and you start talking about this kind of stuff. And then when you start talking about it, because you sound so smart, right? The girls will be like, that's when you ask for the numbers, man. The perspective changes. Please make one day a live stream with the Singapore firework in your background. How am I gonna do that, man? Guys, when you're young, right, use the smarts to hook up some chicks, man. Right? When you're young, that's what you gotta do, right? Dating and stuff like that. Oh, man, okay. I was never really much into the dating scene because I knew my wife when she was 20 and I was 21. Ever since then, man. No, man. You be a geek for this space, but the women dig the smart stuff. Women dig intelligence these days, guys. Okay? Women dig intelligence these days because intelligence pays the bills. You look at the change. You look at the young. Okay, when a woman is younger, she's a little bit more, you know, productive and stuff, you know, horny. So they look for the, you know, the ones that can give her the love, you know, the love. When they start becoming more mature, they hit the workforce, the dynamics change. You look at the boyfriend, it's more boyfriend, husband material. Can you pay the bills? Can you provide for the family? Look at the change, man. Show them the blockfolio gains. That should be like a t-shirt, man. Blockfolio gains, bitch. Check out my blockfolio gains. How old are you now? 45. Do I look 45? No, man, I'm not 45. I am 10 years away from 45. Long way to go. And even if I'm 45, I am definitely still gonna be cranking it in this space. Or at least discovering what I can do on the blockchain. How long have you been together with your wife? I have been with my wife since... Oh man, this is so bad. 13, 14 years? Yeah, 13 to 14 years. Come home with me and I'll show you my blockfolio gains. That's right, man. I can show you my parabolic rise. Right? I'll show you my parabolic rise. Like, oh, what's a parabolic rise? Come home with me and I'll show you. Do you plan on retiring at 40? No, I do not plan on retiring at 40. This is my business, man. You don't retire. You don't retire when you have your own business, man. And when you are business minded, you never retire. Trust me when I say this. Anyone who is an entrepreneur will know what I'm saying. Anyone who has started a business will always be in business until they are successful, and either acquisition occurs, so that meaning they sold off their business, they are sitting on some cash, they become VCs themselves, or they start a new business again. The whole cycle repeats itself again. That's right, I'll show you my J curve. If you look at it closely, it is a J curve, guys. Right? If you think about it. Ah, man. Have you checked out hodlmonkey.com? Dude, your name is Hodl Monkey. Explain what it is, man. What's hodlmonkey.com? What does Hodl Monkey do? Like, is it a portfolio or whatever? And don't be shilling stuff on my channel, man. If you need a mention, feel free to hit me up at admin@cryptogrinders.com. We can work out an arrangement for advertising. Wait, everyone who has placed 1 BTC to the business lost money. They should or just hold. Warren Buffett still in biz in his 80s. Precisely, Christopher Dowling. Precisely. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, why this concept of retiring, right? This concept of retiring is because you're in a job. This concept of retiring, it's because you're in a job. And when you're in a job, if you are in a job that you cannot feel fulfilled to do, you will always think about quitting and retiring. If you have pension, good for you. If you have pension, we don't have pension in Singapore, so it's like, I don't know, man. I can't even say for a fact that what would happen if I was still in a job. I really wouldn't know. I would probably feel pretty frustrated most of the time. I would probably not feel fulfilled because I'll be only looking forward to the 21 days to the 28 days of leave. That's all I have. Yeah. Sorry, what's your question again? You agree? Wait, everyone who placed 1 BTC to a business lost money. They should of just hold. I have no job. Are you asking a question? you think we should wait for Bitcoin Gold or buy other crypto during the dip? During a dip, right, you have to be very, very cautious. During a dip, you have to just you have to be very, very careful about the way you buy your cryptocurrencies, because it's actually going to be very risky, especially when there are market pullbacks, especially when it comes to regulation. If you saw the last FUD, the last FUD was very bad. So if the last FUD is very bad and it meant really your altcoins being punished, then you really have to be very, very patient. Don't jump into the market yet. I am not a joker, man, Luke. I can't tell jokes. I don't have jokes, man. I really don't. Oh, by the way, I don't wow. The last time I went for a party, or at least to a club, was a very long time ago. Very long time ago, man. I don't drink, guys. I don't drink. Like a beer or so occasionally is fine, but not like out with friends and family, with friends and stuff, alcohol and no. Pension in my country, what is $40 to $50 per month? Where are you from, man, Mark? Hey, Victor, what's up, man? I'll see you in October, Victor. Yes, that's right. You are coming in October, right? Under Japanese financial services and license 11 exchanges to work. Yeah, you have to go out, man. Tonight is what? It's 5:30 in the US, 6:30 in the US, depending on where you are, 4:30. Keep my crypto secret. Oh, the Philippines. Okay, the Philippines, if it's 40 to 50 US dollars, that sounds okay, right? Right? It sounds okay, right? 40 to 50. Is it US dollars or you're talking about? What are you talking about? 40, 50 US dollars, I assume. Eating Hainan chicken rice. Yeah, let's go, man. I want to bring you for seafood, Victor. We should go for some seafood. Get our hands dirty. Eat some crayfish. No, sorry, what the heck is that? That little yabbies? Yeah, the yabbies. Or we can do crabs, depending on which one you like. But of course, naturally, you probably eat a lot of crabs yourself because you're in China. China has awesome crabs, man. We have to clear 300 billion to 500 billion first, man. 1 trillion is still far away with all the FUD and all that shit and regulation. Yeah, it's very, very challenging space. Yep, it's a very challenging space. Seafood is good, man. We can go for some lobster porridge, bro. No, not Clarke Quay. Clarke Quay is for tourists, man. I'll bring you somewhere else. We can try lobster porridge. We can try, shit, what is that? We can try some, if we want, we can do some buffets. We can do some buffets, man. Assuming you will take profits from quantum swap, when do you reckon the price will be the highest? Dude, no one will know that, right? No one will know that because you do not know what kind of catalyst could drive the price. You see, you could have the swap because people will FOMO buy. Okay, people will FOMO buy, but I'm not sure whether it will affect you, right? And then after that, the price will start to rise. Okay, once the price starts to rise, then from then you will have people who will start staking. The price will be stable. And then last but not least, you're going to have people who are going to start speculating because there's a lot of news happening. Oh, right, hey, Raja, get to the wife, man. Don't worry, man. We're here to have fun. 1 BTC dinner. That's a lot, man, bro. 1 BTC dinner. No one, look, I just had a friend over and we had lobster. We couldn't finish the lobster, guys. Victor, we couldn't finish the lobster. We ate like a portion of the lobster and then there was so much left behind. I had to bring it home and then we were debating on who should bring back the lobster. And then, yeah, so no way, man. We're not going to eat 1 BTC unless we have a lot of people around. If you're going to bring your family and my family, we can have 1 BTC dinner and we still wouldn't finish, man. That's too much, bro. My favorite food. I don't have a favorite. I think I'm someone who eats very widely. Every morning, I love to have a cafe nearby that has duck confit hash. So duck confit hash is basically like pulled pork, but duck meat with what's that? Like it's like we call it poached eggs. Poached eggs with hollandaise sauce and a nice it sits on a nice bit of potato hash. A nice bit of potato hash with a little bit of arugula or rocket on top. It's quite nice. That's something for breakfast. Guys, I love steak, man. You could finish a whole lobster? Dude, the lobster was 2.2 kilos, man. I doubt you could have finished it, man. That's a big ass lobster. I guess in the Philippines, because seafood is very, very cheap, you can have more than one lobster. Pulled pork is solid, man. I'm a sucker for sirloin steaks. I have yet to actually use my card and actually buy some food, because you see, I'd rather exchange it back to cash and pay cash rather than use my Bitcoin credit card, because right now there's no steak place, there's no seafood place that accepts Bitcoin. You know what? Next time when we go out, I'm gonna say, do you accept Bitcoin? Then I'll just see the reaction. Obviously they don't, but it's just the fact that the moment you say, do you accept Bitcoin? Then after that, people start thinking, what the heck is Bitcoin? I'm gonna start this. So every time that I decide to want to pay for something, especially the small establishments, I'm gonna say, do you accept Bitcoin? Then after that, they're gonna say, no, I only of course accept Sing Dollar or Visa, MasterCard or whatever. They're gonna look at you a little bit puzzled. Food cryptos, that's a good idea, man. That is a good idea for a blog. But you know what? It's damn weird to go out in Singapore, and it's a bit weird, and then you just do the whole vlogging thing. I don't know, man. I don't think I could do that. It's a bit weird. I do see people do it, but I'm not a food blogger, so I don't do it. I don't do that. Where do you get that t-shirt? Wow, this t-shirt has been around with me for a long time. I think I got it from H&M or something. Yep. Nobody should buy food with their Bitcoin. Yeah, you know. Okay, guys. Okay, I have a question for you all. What would you spend your Bitcoin or your Ethereum on? Go. What would you spend your Bitcoin or Ethereum on? You guys answer me first and I'll answer. What would you spend your Bitcoin, your cryptos on? You have to spend it, guys. You have to spend it. It doesn't make sense to have a cryptocurrency and ecosystem and you don't spend the money. Don't spend the cryptocurrency. It doesn't make any sense. Of course, crypto casinos are very profitable, man. They are usually online. Property, Lambo, okay, on my future, right? Jaguar F-Type, alright, oh, okay. Real estate, yeah. Right, okay. Startups, yeah, sure. Hookers, yeah. That's a good indicator, by the way. Yeah, I think usually the bigger ticket items or appreciating assets are the best things to put on crypto. Oh, that's sweet, Victor. On my mom and dad. That's for sure, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. In fact, that's exactly what I did, Victor. I basically you know, like for whatever my dad invested in, I topped up whatever he did. Whatever he did in terms of crypto, I topped it up, right? So it's like a 1-to-1. A Pate 3711. I say, JC, I say. I am looking towards buying a Patek. If I ever did a Patek, I think it would be the Nautilus, the 5710, and that's it. I'm not too fancy about having multiple watches and shit. One or two is fine, you know, because I only have one wrist. To make my dick huge. This guy. Beekeeper. I can't even turn on your... Yeah, Paul. You know what? You do what you like. You do what you like in terms of with your money, man. Because if you're gonna be wanting to spend on hookers and blow, that's all you. Because when you're young, you need to probably spend on all this kind of stuff to make you realize that this kind of stuff is very empty. It's just for the fun. It's very Jordan Belfort. Ryan, do you like watches? I like them, but because I've come to a point where I don't invest unnecessarily on a watch. Like, okay, maybe I just share with you. I have this. Where is this shit? I have a G-Shock, which I do not know where is it right now. I think my daughter took it. And I have this. Wait, let me just swap the screen. So if you guys can see what the heck this is. Oh wow, why am I having a double vision? So this is basically a AP. I think this is a J series Audemars Piguet. The only one that I bought, right, to reward myself for all the hard work. That's it. Basically that's it. You know? I'm not gonna continuously spend money on random stuff, guys. A watch doesn't appreciate in value. It's a nice piece that I thought about getting a long while ago. I've always wanted an AP, but that's just it, man. If I ever become a crypto millionaire, I'm gonna find you and give you a watch as a present. For sure, bro. Thank you very much. Any watch is fine. Any watch is fine. Speaking on the topic of watches, I'm sure that you guys also have watches that you like, because most men usually either like cars or they like watches. Yeah, or maybe they love gadgets. Maybe they don't even like all this stuff. Maybe they like gadgets. So what is the one thing that at the end of the year you're gonna buy yourself? We have to have some goals, guys. We're gonna have some goals, right? We cannot always be investing. Okay, there are some people who are very, very prudent. They don't spend much money on clothes, but they are fucking loaded because they always invest their money back into the stock market, into businesses, or thinking of formulating businesses. Those are the sickest bunch of individuals, man. So of course, spending money on holidays is a good thing, on food and whatnot, but I think at the end of the day we need to reward ourselves. I think those who came in early in the January till March have made a very significant return. You have to spend some of those gains, man. It's just human. It's just psychological. Give yourself a pat on the back and, hey, you know what? I made a good call. I stayed invested in the market. Although there's FUD involved, there's still something that I can reward myself. Or, you know what? Even if you don't buy something for yourself, buy something for your family. Right? I think that's something that's very important. I'm gonna buy a quorum. I'm gonna buy guitars. Nice, nice. Kenda Gorilla. When I read that, I thought you were gonna spend money on a fucking $10,000 Euro slut. €10,000 suit. Okay, sorry about that. My fault. My bad. It was just like a quick glance. It's a Euro suit. That's a shit ass. Wow, that's a wow. 10,000. I have never owned a $10,000 Euro suit, man. You're gonna go butt naked with just a shirt on. Oh wow, sweet. Okay, man. I shall see you soon, Victor, for sure. can go with slut as well. That's expensive, man. Unless you're Dan Bilzerian. Oh, a Blancpain 1735 Grande complication. Whoa. I think any perpetual calendar is freaking expensive, man. Those are the very high level watch connoisseur, I can't even pronounce it right. Watch connoisseur shit, right? If you have that kind of timepiece, you take a bus. You have a timepiece like that, right? And you take the bus. Or you take the MRT or the mass well, that's provided that you're in a safe country, right? Because you don't want to get mugged, bro. It's like the hand gets chopped off and then your hand is gone. That's not worth it. You can still give them the watch, right? But your hand is gone as well. So try to maybe that's not such a good idea. It's a good idea in Singapore. It's quite fun. Okay, the chain bank the change bank sale. I'm still reading into it, man. I'm trying to convince myself what's exciting about it, because as far as I looked at it, okay, let's look at the change bank again. Okay, as far as I look at it, right? Okay, for now it's just a wallet, online wallet, come debit card. Okay, online wallet, spending card, and then after that there's the decentralized marketplace. So when it comes to traditional banks and their key financial products offering, banks are jacks of all trades, master of none. So you see, this is basically one of the most exciting things. So maybe I would speculate on it, because if I buy into it now as an investor, I'm not very sure in terms of the price. What's it gonna be like? I might want to speculate on it more than actually hodling it, because I don't know what benefit am I getting, because I noticed that you have to spend in order to earn, right? You have to spend in order to earn. Would the FUD be more severe in the weekend? Possibly. Yeah, Victor, they usually think it's a fake watch, right? Because you sit the train, then you'll be like... Yeah, they usually think it's a fake watch, for sure. I always like to say that I rent the watch. Rentthewatch.com. Yeah, that would be one of my business ideas, but I think it's a bad idea, because you know why? The accountability. Imagine if you actually had this business model where people, okay, I think there's a business where you can rent bags. I think so, where you can rent branded bags for a day or a week so that you can go for a party, right? Because at the end of the day, people like to feel good about themselves, but they don't want to buy the bag. They don't want to buy the bag, so you can actually rent the branded bags. So I'm not sure whether it will work for watches, because watches are expensive timepieces, and it's very, very costly. So even if you had to put a deposit or whatever, then it will be too costly. Come on. So have I checked out Salt? Not really. Yeah, leasing out watches is a bad idea. Yeah, of course, man. You know, in Singapore, you can rent bicycles, and then you park the bicycles, and then you can basically, okay, you can rent the bicycle, and you can use the bicycle for X amount of time, and then you leave after that, when you're done, right, you can leave the bicycle wherever you want. And I've seen the bicycle being thrown down in a drain, and the bicycle is just there. Man, people don't care about that, man. Yeah, they threw it in the canal. That's right. Oh, you have a Hublot black caviar bang, right? A big bang, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, I just bought a car. I hate driving, man. The reason why I even got a car is because I have like a growing family, so we kind of need the car. But previously, I have been not wanting to buy a car for a very, very long time. So yeah, I have put that idea off. I just bought a Volvo. Was the most painful thing, man. Buying a Volvo. I mean, buying a car in general. Not buying the Volvo, but buying a car in general was pretty bad. The yellow bike's from China. But I want to upgrade. Yes, sweetie. Okay. But I want to upgrade. Upgrade to what, Don? What are you looking at? From a Hublot to what? Alright guys, another 5 minutes more and I'm out of here. I need to go and eat, man. I am hungry. I have kids. Yes, I have kids. I have 2 kids. One turning 1 month tomorrow, and I have a 5-year-old. Well, she's turning 5 in October. Alright, my dear friends. It's the weekend. Make sure you have some fun. It's 6:30, especially those who just finished work. 5:30, 6:30, wherever you are. Have fun, guys. Go out, paint the town red. The market is gonna be shit anyway. You know, there's nothing that you need to do. Yeah, just hodl, especially if you're in a good cryptocurrency. Yeah. Oh yeah, a pate fillet for sure, man. I didn't buy the pate because I just wanted the AP. So I chose the AP instead of the pate. You've been glad you bought a car with 2 kids. Yeah, of course, Patrick. I mean, I'm not denying it. I bought a utility car. Yeah. When the atomic swap happens, will the BTC drop? Because people don't need to buy BTC to get alts. Handy who? Handy who? That is right. You are making a very good point. That's right. They don't need Bitcoin. But you know what? That is another tale for another time. Alright guys. Take care. I've been on for 2 hours sharing, chatting, ranting, joking. I love you guys and have fun, okay? Remember, always focus on income, revenue, income generating activities, read more books, share the word about crypto. If you like this channel, don't forget to subscribe and share this channel with your friends, guys. Take care.